Battle Passes. With games becoming more of an online competitive experience, it seems as though you see Battle Passes everywhere. Take for example Battle Royales. However, you also see them even in games where you shouldn't and when there really isn't a need to. Though, I do understand its purposes, as they're there to provide some sort of monetization in games, especially those that are free to play. But even with that, I still don't like how Battle Passes are handled in those games. Before we get deeper into why I think Battle Passes are terrible, it'd be best to figure out where it exactly came from. Back in 2013, Dota 2 had implemented a system called a Season Pass for its annual tournament, in which players could receive rewards just for playing the game after purchasing the pass. But it wouldn't be until 2018, along with Fortnite's success, that Battle Passes would become the norm. As such, other game companies took notice and decided to follow Fortnite's features, including the godforsaken Battle Pass system. Which brings us to present day, where it almost seems like every game has some sort of a Battle Pass. Games like Valorant, Destiny 2, Genshin Impact, hell, even Warframe has a somewhat similar system to Battle Passes called Nightwave. It just seems with almost all online multiplayer games that are being released today, you'd assume that it contains a Battle Pass, and 90% of the time, there actually is. Going back to what I've said, Battle Passes reward you with either cosmetics or other items that the game has to offer you just for playing the game. Now that would be fine, however we all know that you can't just play the game how you want to and be rewarded for it. Instead, Battle Passes require you to do certain quests that the game gives you to complete to earn points, so that you could progress further into the pass. It becomes a grind to get through because it actively hinders how you would normally play the game. Do you want to play your main? Too bad, the quest says deal a certain amount of damage with this hero instead. Oh, you want to use this gun because you like it? Well, Q, use the one weapon you dislike to be able to complete this quest. You actively have to go out of your way just to progress through the pass, which is one of the biggest gripes I have about this type of system. Of course, that's not the only thing I dislike about Battle Passes. You know those rewards you get at the very start of the pass? Those tiny, minuscule rewards? Sure, in most cases you get a free skin right away, so that seems you're not wasting money. But most of the time, the skins you get at the start are so underwhelming compared to those at the very end. And developers know this. They know that looking cool is one of gaming's more exciting aspects, which is why they put the cooler cosmetics at the later stages of the Battle Pass. However, that's not the only reason they also put it at the end. They also do it to increase player retention, because the longer you play the game, the more likely chance you would spend money. At this point, however, I feel like I'm just nitpicking and sounding like a broken record. In reality, Battle Passes aren't that inherently bad, because let's face it, it's way better than loot boxes. While it might seem like a grind to get cosmetics, it at least provides a sense of progression, especially in games where gameplay becomes repetitive and stale. In fact, there are some games out there that pull off the system pretty well, specifically Valorant and Fortnite. With Valorant, the problem where you had to do specific quests to progress further is almost non-existent, and with Fortnite rewarding players with V-Bucks ever so often throughout the Battle Pass so that you can afford the next one for free. It's so time to see Battle Passes in games where it doesn't even make sense to put them in the first place. I think a Redditor put it best when he said, "You're not paying for cosmetics, instead you're paying for the experience to earn them." Hey, if you made it this far, make sure to check out my other videos.